Bitcoin could soon trade on a stock exchange near you. Everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin these days, but in some parts of the world, notably the US, investors have to go a long way to get exposure. As an asset that grew up in a parallel financial universe supported by computer geeks, libertarians, and drug dealers, cryptocurrencies traditionally traded on separate venues where regular rules didn't apply. Opening a trading account sometimes meant sending money to a foreign bank, and this led to several instances of fraud, theft, and mismanagement. If, on the other hand, you wanted to take control of your own Bitcoin, you had to take the risk of getting hacked or losing it as a result of hardware failure. In other words, custody and exposure were complex issues. The good news is, some of that's changing. Venues like PayPal now let investors take exposure to a range of cryptocurrencies directly on their platforms. In Canada, there's an ETF, similar to those investors use to get broad exposure to stocks. Just like an S&P 500 ETF is backed by the stocks in the index, this one owns and stores Bitcoin. In Europe, several products use swaps contracts to echo price performance. Now, for years, there's been a push to launch a similar product in the US. The Winklevoss twins have been trying since 2013. So far, they've been unsuccessful. Concerns that have kept them from doing so are Bitcoin's wild price swings, its use in funding crime and terrorism, and fear that a few large holders, so-called whales, would dominate the market. But some market watchers say the odds of getting approval this year have improved, particularly because SEC Chairman Gary Gensler is seen as less skeptical. He once taught a class at MIT called Blockchain and Money. And that could be a game changer, because it would open the small crypto world to the 6 trillion US ETF universe. In other words, watch this space. I'm Eddie van der Walt. This is Decrypted. For more content like this, follow us on your favorite platforms.